as though they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
The give on the inside. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. They'll run it from the gun.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
To the air, it's Van Dyke. Pressure coming. And the quarterback caught up two and sacked at the 12. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. He's got 42 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Badger!
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense.
The fake and a little shuffle. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a crease, it's Buckley. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. To the air, it's Wolf. They're bringing him. And here's a fumble way behind the line. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? And the Broncos will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that, up 2 touchdowns.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football. And they've been up and down the field so far.
And this defense needs to make something happen right now. You've already given up a couple touchdowns. Your offense has got nothing going. Still early in the game. Get a stop. Create some momentum for your offense.
He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play.
There's nothing more annoying defensively than this. You got a guy bottled up, great coverage, boom. He escapes out of it, pulls a rabbit out of a hat. Next thing you know, he scrambles, gets a 1st down. Now I got a new set of problems I got to deal with.
That's reeled in. It's Pauling. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. And the ball is free on the pitch. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish and take care of the football. Make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Just one of those mistakes that can happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Please kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback is snowed under.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Throwing right. Hauls it in. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. He's off to the races. He's at the 10. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The huge explosive play put them right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Oh, they blocked the extra point. He picks it up. That's a live ball. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. They had the extra point blocked. Now the kickoff unit out there and hoping things go a little smoother. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him. You
can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. He's up to 57 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive 1st half here in this season opener. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Badgers racing to the line in a hurry-up.
You got to feel good for this kid, too. He worked so hard this past offseason to put himself in position to be the starting running back, and he's got a lot of skill, guys. He's got speed, open field running ability. I think he's going to be a big part of the offense this season.
And the Badgers are rolling down the field. Give to the back. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Now on 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Van Dyke. Gets rid of it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Badgers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And what a nice touchdown run, and this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to keep that crease, and then the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. They'll run it. And they're able to get him down.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds, and excellent field position for this offense. Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. The offense set for a first down play. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Boy, was he well protected. Finally lets one go to the left. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Broncos!
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Oklahoma State is ahead early in Stillwater, but that's not exactly Barry Sanders or Thurman Thomas out there. This game is a long way from over. They're up by 4 over the Sharks. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Handoff to the single back. Got room at the 35. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. The Badgers want to pick up the tempo. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. At the 35, he's loose. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Touchdown, Wisconsin. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. He can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners, and when he kicked it in gear, got the long touchdown.
Play the analytics here, and you go for 2. To the air, it's Van Dyke. Buys a little time. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. Out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. He'll come out throwing on first down. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
On second down, he's looking downfield. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They go to the counter. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Madison, and welcome in to the halftime update.
And the Badgers will kick it off to start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Wolf getting some heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And this defense is smelling blood right now. Like they know they got him right where they want. Got him in third down and long. They got to lead by 3 possessions. Everything is going their way. This offense is in trouble.
Bringing it back, it's Williams. He gets a block. Oh, he gave him the limp leg. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. On first down, here comes this offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. At the 20, he's got space. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The Badgers have it in scoring position on first and goal. Trying to surge it in. Touchdown, Badger! And the stomping has commenced.
In the second half, looking a lot like the first half. And this, how about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point. Game one going exactly how they scripted.
About to kick for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.